What's up, everybody? It's your boy JKG. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Godforge. It is, as of recording this, it is the very last day. I got about 20 minutes or so to try to record anything and everything that I want to. This one, I'm going to try to keep it short and sweet a little bit. Just kind of give you the update of where we got by the end and everything like that. You can kind of see in the upper right hand side, we got about 20 million gold. We got about 7,000 energy that we're never going to be able to use again. So that's super dope. But yeah, hero wise, we have our Shamash, we have our Isis, picked up a Heimdall, Quetzalcoatl, Sphinx, picked up Zeus at floor 95, farming stones. And Zeus, this is the first time I've actually really played with him, because normally I'm getting him at like 151 and then it's just kind of cruising around. Picked him up, he dropped relatively early for me, and he's fun. We picked up a Hell, Ra, Dracula was a very, very late drop. Our Gilgamesh that we started out with, basically our first epic, Beowulf, Green Knight, Achilles, Mordred, and Loki. We did pick up an Aphrodite, haven't really used her. Scotty, super great champion. If not for Heimdall, Scotty would be MVP. Hound of Duat. Kate Sith has actually come in handy for 2-starring some stuff. Shinigami is always great, and then Isolde. We got the Imhotep and the Brunhild as well, and then you can kind of see I was leveling some foods up. We did get a Pengu, got a couple Pengus actually. I fed a couple off. We got Anubis pretty late, and then you can see all the dupes that we have here. Tons of dupes, guys. We were able to clear 151, so I think the best that I've done on 151 is about 24 damage, 24 million damage this go around. You can kind of see up here in the above me, we got to 266 of the stars, so we are not on the leaderboard. Unfortunately, we're not top 100. For that, we're pretty damn close, because the last time I checked it, the last person on the list had 266. So we're pretty close. I might be able to, if I can sneak one in here at the wire, we might be able to get on the leaderboard for that. But we did hit the goal. The goal is to finish the cavern. So we did hit. We cleared 150. We got our damage registered on 151. So that is the goal. That is 100% the goal for this. As far as gameplay, didn't really find any bugs that weren't already known bugs this go around from myself. Also, I was incredibly distracted. We just that's kind of why I was gone for the last few days, week or so, if you will. We got some unexpected news regarding my dad in a 4-hour doctor's appointment yesterday. So cancer looks like it's spread to the old noggin. Definitely still incurable range, but it's a lot to take in, guys. Lung cancer in general, fucking sucks, man. So if you guys are dealing with cancer, anybody in your family, friends that are dealing with cancer, give them an extra hug. Give their family extra hugs and all that kind of stuff, because it's rough, man. But yeah, I kind of got sick. Had all that stuff going on, and the day job, trying to keep up with the day job and everything like that. So it's been really stressful. But we were able to get through this. So that's kind of where I've been. No sympathy or anything. Not looking for any sympathy. Just trying to be open and transparent with you guys, because you guys are fucking amazing. I'm going to give you the pain points for wave 3. Wave 3 was definitely harder than waves 1 and 2 for me. personally. I think the resistance, just the resistance bump up for the enemies was noticeable on a few champions. Scotty in particular. Scotty's crowd control was nowhere near what it was previously for me. I was getting her to, over 200, well over 230 accuracy, and she just wasn't landing any freezes on her A2, and it was like 50-50 if she was going to land it on her A3 or on her A1, which in waves before, she was just cruising. She was a game changer. So this kind of go around, I had to kind of rethink it. I put all that accuracy and stuff onto Mordred and used him for confuse. Shamash coming through clutch with these ally attacks to get through like the stage 141. The biggest pain points for me in this wave, as far as floors, were floor 120. I was stuck at 120 for almost a day because that 1%, the 1% kill was killing me. I was either able to put a team in that couldn't die versus him, and we would get insta wiped when he got to his ultimate, or I would put a team in that could do damage but couldn't even get to the point of getting to the ultimate, because he's got to use his ultimate for you to beat the stage. So you have to get him down to 100 or to 1% or lower HP. Then he has to take his ultimate. Then you can win. So it was a fine tooth comb. It wasn't like frustrating. I was in a stuck spot. I just had to get better gear. Basically, I had to farm up some stones to get some ascensions. I had to rework gear a few times, but we were able to get through it pretty quickly. The next one was actually not 142 this time. I know, big shock, right? The next one for me, that was a big pain point, was 141. 141. It kicked my ass, dude. We were stuck at 141 for about a day and a half. And then once we cleared that, 142, I think I had to like do it maybe 2 or 3 times, just because I got some bad RNG on some confuses from Mordred. But Heimdall, Shamash, Gilgamesh, and Mordred is the team that I got through it with that first playthrough, and we were able to get through it pretty quickly after that for 142. But 141 really is where I got hung up. Isis came in clutch because she can just revive everybody. Shamash can revive, here and there, a spot revive, but he's not going to give you, big time revives. You can see right there, he's going to revive one guy at a time when his ultimate goes off. So you're kind of stuck at that. So if you're going to use him and you need that revive, you're going to want him with extremely high divinity for initiative. Otherwise, you're going to want to make him, as tanky as you can, because if you're going to use him for a reviver specifically, you're going to want him tanky as all hell. You do not want him to die, and you want to build him with high initiative so he can just cycle back to that ultimate as quick as possible. Otherwise, I built him as a damage dealer. I built him as a damage dealer, to be completely honest. So that's kind of what I went through with it. Isis was really clutch. I would say Heimdall is the MVP, man. There's no substitute for that big ass shield that he gives. You see it right there. It's just insane how much survivability he brings to you. Sphinx was really good. Quetzalcoatl was really good. I was able to use some healing imprints on them. So that was pretty good. I also had a bunch of copies of the Grail weapon drop, which boosts your healing output. So that was really cool. So my healers were actually able to do a lot more healing because of that, which really was able to let us get past a little bit, where we probably shouldn't have got to. But that's the basic farm team that I kind of ended up settling on after we got everybody. Dracula, super new addition to the team. Otherwise, it would have been, in this setup, it would have been Isis. Isis would have been in there, or Quetzalcoatl. Quetzalcoatl in the lead spot and move it around like that. That's the team that I would have probably ran with, because we'll get attack up and all that kind of fun stuff. But that's the overview of where it was. Overall thoughts: Wave 3 was an absolute success as far as I'm concerned personally. For Fateless, I do believe they are working on something, cooking it up. If you haven't seen it, they did give us a new website, guys. It's godforge.gg, y'all. Godforge.gg. You can register for the beta, because the beta is going to be coming. You can actually go to the leaderboards, search yourself, JKG. We're top 500 players to clear 150. I'll take it. Challenge level. Let's see here. Number 137 at 266. Final boss damage. I'm not even going to register on here because 24 million. Yeah, you can see top 500. Hey, I'll take it. So the challenge level for the 266 stars, the last time I checked, but yeah, I was gonna say the last time I checked last night, this bottom person would have been 266. Not saying it was dissonance, but whoever was in that bottom spot of the 100 was at 266. But yeah, guys, hit up godforge.gg, and then you can come over here, join the beta wait list. It's going to redirect you to fateless.gg. But yeah, Godforge has its own website now, guys. So you definitely want to go ahead and do that. Join 50,000 people for the Godforge beta to claim exclusive rewards when the game goes live. Hell yeah, guys. Hell yeah. Definitely want to go ahead and do that. So please do that. Oh, shout out to Papa Tez, bro. Shout out to Pio Pico, Mr. Sneaky, Papa Tez, all in the top 10. That's freaking awesome. These are homies. Those are homies. Those are content creator homies. Definitely go sub to them. Go follow them on Twitch and YouTube and everything, wherever they put stuff out. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, personally, it was a success. Could have done better, but overall success. I think as a game, there wasn't as many bugs that I noticed in waves. Wave 1 had a shit ton of bugs, but still not as buggy as I expected it to be. Wave 2 dropped considerably. Pretty much every bug that I was dealing with was a bug that was already announced. Same thing with Wave 3. The only real bugs I ran into were bugs that were already posted as known bugs. So I didn't have to really report anything personally. Yeah. So that was really dope. Can't wait for the beta, because it's gonna not be the caverns, where beta is basically gonna be the game. And that's how betas usually work, right? The game is basically done. You might not have all the heroes, all the champions, all the, some of the locations might not be in the game yet, but for the most part, your normal full release style campaign is going to be in the game. Your main clan boss, your main boss is going to be in the game. Your base arena is probably going to be in the game. So I'm really stoked to see where the beta's at. when the beta comes. I do believe it's coming probably end of the year. So at earliest, I think we're looking, I think earliest to expect is probably end of the year. Just being open with my thoughts on that. But yeah, man, if you haven't signed up for it, definitely get in there, because it's going to be awesome. Community is already amazing, and we're building the community every day. Between myself and all the other content creators, we want to build this community into one of the most cooperative and collaborative communities in gaming, because that's what you guys deserve. You guys deserve that as viewers and players, and we're committed to doing that. So that's pretty much all I got for this one here, guys. I'm going to try to film like maybe a little spotlight on Zeus, because I got my Zeus up to 8K attack and he really freaking smacks. Outside of that, I think we're going to call it here for the Godforge content, outside of maybe doing that one or two little spotlights after I get done with recording this, because I'm exhausted, y'all. I woke up hella early for this, and I'm gonna have to go back to bed before I go back to work. so that's fun. But yeah, as always, guys, like, subscribe if you want to see more. Comment if you want to help the algorithm push out the videos to more users. If you have any ideas for content that you want to see me cover, or other content creators cover for that matter, drop it in the comments on this video. That way I can, start planning on that, start putting the bug in the ear of the other content creators and stuff like that. If there's anything that you want to see specifically when the beta comes out. So that being said, guys, I'm JKG. Y'all have been amazing as always. Love you guys. Peace.